Chapter 8: Wisdom versus Education. To earn a living, one needs numerous commodities. A variety of resources are to be gathered. Everyday problems are to be solved. But priority needs to be given to only one element. Breathing should continue. Life should be sustained. If this much is not done, death becomes imminent. How long can one live in such a suffocating environment? It appears that man, society, and the world as a whole are confronted with numerous problems, solutions of which are a challenge to humanity. Not a ray of hope is in sight in the darkness of despair. Neither advancements of science nor superintelligence of thinkers have succeeded in finding solutions of these problems. Increase in crime rates, population explosion, fast deteriorating physical and mental health of common man, widespread pollution, poverty, illiteracy, and many such incongruities have become perpetual cause of worry and sufferings for the mankind. The political field, too, is disappointing. Here, there is an undisguised anarchy. During golden age of the past, Satyug, messengers and high priests of religion had made their presence felt as the backbone of the society. Today, caste and exterior appearances are being praised and applauded. Duties have been pushed back in the background behind rights, which are being stressed and outbid. Numerous such disorders have been spoiling our entire social fabric. We are aware of the incongruities of the society but are totally perplexed. Who is going to mitigate these problems and how? It has to be repeatedly stressed and propagated that the reason for all disorders gripping the society in derangement of human consciousness, which has become totally entangled in self-illusion and bewilderment. Only one dictum is to be followed. Thoughts, actions, and behavior must not belie human dignity. How then is it possible to contain narrow selfishness? Cooperation and generosity should be deeply ingrained in each and every human thought, and it should prominently reflect in behavior. Immediate gains should cease to get priority on far-sighted prudence. Independent thinking should take the place of hardline obstinacy. With adaptation of such a level of balanced thinking, man is capable of transforming destruction into development or chaos into order, even with his present state of competency, resources, and expertise. Very soon, divinity is going to shower its grace of brilliance and superintelligence in abundance, as a consequence of which man will begin to find true solutions to the problems and take correct steps in right directions. When righteousness and divinity begin to descend and dominate human personality, there is no reason to doubt about the emergence of a new atmosphere of heavenly peace and prosperity on this planet, which will be comparable to the ancient golden age, Satyug. The relationship between education and wisdom may be explained with the help of a parable. Vidya, wisdom, and education, Shiksha, where a princess and her maid servant respectively in some kingdom. In outer appearance, they were indistinguishable. Once they went for a picnic in the forest and decided to bathe in a pond. Before entering the water, they left their clothes on the bank. Shiksha finished her bath earlier and grabbed the opportunity to impersonate the princess by wearing her clothes. Shiksha went straight to the palace and informed that the princess had died and had become a witch, with the result that she now hides in any nook or corner and attacks persons known to her. She was able to convince people that she was speaking the truth. The plot was a success. Since then, the naked princess was living in the clandestine existence, hiding and wandering in the forests to safeguard her modesty. Wisdom, Vidya, is believed to be Amrit Varshini, the deity which showers nectar, whereas education, Shiksha, merely provide bread and butter, Annapurna. The main objective of institutional education is to enhance the expertise for better earning capacity. Wisdom has altogether a different objective, and with it, the outcome is different. It builds and stimulates personality, activates talents, and establishes a link between perspective and high ideals. It makes the inner self fully responsive to feelings of compassion and generosity. Unfortunately, these days, significance of acquiring wisdom, which is a panacea for all the present evils, is not understood. It is being considered as irrelevant, unwanted, and even outmoded in modern context. This is, in fact, the basic cause for degradation and criminality of human behavior. This downfall in character, as expected, has led to destructive tendencies throughout the world. The great change is going to take place through resurrection of wisdom only. A forceful and large-scale propagation of wisdom is necessary for dispersing the darkness of ignorance, on account of which mankind is unable to see objects and events in their true perspective and does not know how, from whom, and what type of cooperation is needed for happiness and prosperity. In the past, the situation was different. Then, everyone appreciated the significance of literacy, and the teachers, purohits, and they taught had worked out a mutually beneficial arrangement. The enlightened teachers, Brahmins, followed strict austerity, because of which the token honorarium, Dana Dakshina, offered to them by the guardians of the students was sufficient for their thrifty and modest living. In those days, it was not felt necessary to formulate special projects or make detailed arrangements for giving education or spreading literacy. Responsibility for imparting the rejuvenating wisdom, Sanjeevani Vidya, was given to the wise men, Manishis of the level of Rishi. For this purpose, deserving candidates were invited by them to their ashrams, gurukuls, or aranyakas. In this way, the students received specialized trainings necessary for their development in an appropriate environment. For providing primary level education to the children in each village, small and big devalaya, worship cum teaching centers used to function. In the pious environment of these temples, students completed their education. In those days, education was not directly related to livelihood. To earn a living, people depended on farming, cottage industries, commerce, and other such expertise. Some depended for their living on craftsmanship. Younger generation did not find any difficulty in earning livelihood according to their needs and efficiency. The age of wisdom and super wisdom, Pragya, is approaching fast like a tornado. Its objectives are predefined. It aims at vigorously stimulating each mind to think afresh. In the coming days, old concepts and beliefs, howsoever traditional and accustomed, will be totally discarded. Instead, far-sighted prudence will prevail in human thinking all around, which will, in fact, become the guiding principle for the acceptance of propriety throughout the world. The superstructure of the new world order will be erected on the two pillars of prudence and propriety. In view of the direct need of the changing environment, everyone will adopt these virtues willingly, in spite of their having been newly implanted. Problems of today, solutions for Tomorrow by Pandit Shriram Sharma Acharya.
If you found this video helpful, then please like, comment and share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel Rishi Chintan. Please press the bell icon so that you will receive notifications of our upcoming videos. Thank you.